Hello, this is Dr. Yakman here with Battle with the Best of Them. This morning, I was meant to make this video a little bit ago, but as you can see, it says trade a Pokemon, so I need to prepare stuff for trade. But before I do that, I need to look up all of my distance Pokemon. So this is how I have them organized. I put a degree sign in front of them to signify they're from long distances, so that when I go to trade them, I get the distance bonus. So the ones that I put in all caps are my only one for that location. And I'm making it now. Before, I was running out of space, or I'm still running out of space. But before, what I was doing was I was keeping one from each unique location, like a bunch of different ones in California, a bunch of different ones in, Florida and all this other stuff. One now, the way I'm going to organize it is there's only one in each state and one in each country, except for Japan. I'm keeping all four of my Japanese ones. So, I'm going to appraise these because I want to show where they come from. It's easier than scrolling down and looking at this. So let's go through these. Like I said, I got a bunch from the Philippines. Friend lives up in Burton, Ohio. Got a bunch from Cincinnati. I don't even know where Grove City is. My only one from Vermont. A bunch from Texas and California. I don't need to say all these or go over all these, but I'm just keeping this for record to show where they came from, for prosperity. I'm sentimental like that. I'm goofy. But once I trade all these, hopefully I'll be much closer to getting my gold badge for distance trades. Also, I'll be clearing a lot of space out. Also, I'll be helping the people that I'll be, giving these trades to. I'm at work right now. We haven't opened yet, but I had to make this video now because I don't have any other time to do it. So, if you hear a bunch of arcade machines in the background, please ignore. Or listen to your enjoyment. So... I had gotten a bunch from GoFest when people went to Chicago earlier. Some of these I've misspelled. It's a rough thing. Like if you get something from Virginia, you can't put virgin in there. It recognizes it as a bad word. So when you go to name these, you end up having to use special characters in order to spell it out. Some of these were traded to me, of course, so I can't trade them back. One of them was special. I won an actual Australian Genghis Khan. And thanks to my friend Green Onion Stick, I got one of those. I have to thank other people, too, who have given me trades from unique countries or parts of the world. Chile. I ended up being lucky. I think after I do this one, I'll show you how I mark my regionals. A lot of which, of course, are also distance ones, because they were traded to me from a long distance, or they were during that event where they were giving out eggs of regionals, and the eggs can be from anywhere that your friends are at. So Taiwan. Somebody was sending me stuff from Thailand, and I really wanted it, but every time I'd open up a gift, it wouldn't give me an egg. I had empty spots for eggs, but it just wouldn't give it to me. So there's some from Bangkok, and nope, I didn't get it. I was keeping an asterisk next to ones that I wanted to keep, but then some of the names were so long, and some of the places I didn't even know how far away they were, because most of them were in Ohio, and that's like, that's not really that far away. Of course, I'm keeping some of the better stat ones. That's why I capitalized some of those. That's the only one that I got from Spain. Only one left that I got from Dominican Republic. This one I thought was really cool because it says Paw Paw, Michigan, and it's Vulpix. That was my very first lucky trade. Warsaw. One of these Japanese ones is from Taito, Japan, which, speaking of arcade machines, we got a arcade Taito Superman here. Mexico. Connecticut. I'm clicking it, but it's not moving. Why isn't it moving? Oh, is that the last one? Wow. I thought it would take longer to get through all those. Okay, so how I mark my regionals is with this. And then I will go through all these. Of course, most of these I'm keeping because they were traded to me because I can't get to those regions. Or this one's from Kissimmee, Florida. That's awesome. This one's nearly perfect. New Zealand. Did that say Austria? Oh no, Australia. Sorry, New South Wales. And there's an Australian one, and then there's a Battle with the Best of them Australia one, so awesome. Then there's regionals that are, have been in our territory or are in our territory, like Taurus and stuff like that, so those are boring. I still need to get a Tropius. I want to get a male and female of all the regionals. I got a male Relicanth. I need to get a female one. And I got one Torkoal. I can't remember if it's male or female. All the Kangaskhan's are female, of course, and all the Tauruses are male. Some of these are really kind of weird and unique. I meant to point that out before. I was getting them in eggs they shouldn't have been in. And they were mostly coming from Cincinnati. I did not go to Cincinnati. Those were eggs that were sent to me. So they were 7K eggs, but they were hatching stuff that wasn't supposed to be in there, at least not to my knowledge. You may have caught that before. I forgot to point that out when I was scrolling through these. Corsola was one of my first regional trades. I think that was the first regional trade that I had. It's an old friend, Kathy. And that was when they were having the Far-Fetched event. That's why it says caught in Dayton, Ohio. And it was actually caught as opposed to hatched. Yep, that's the end. So, let me look at my badge here. Let me check this, see if it's shiny first. For distance trades, I want to say I'm like, yep, 667,000. Yeah, so I need, you know, over 300,000 to get to that million mark so that I can finally have my gold badge for that. So, and also, like I was saying before, I got limited space now, and trading away most of those will give me a lot more space, which I'm looking forward to. Because as these community day events come up and stuff like that, I'm running on like maybe 50 spots to catch Pokemon, and that's not enough for me. I go crazy, and but that's how I organize them. That's the ones that, you know, I've gotten. Of course, I've accidentally traded away some that I didn't mean to from even other regions. I'm trying to collect at least one from each state and one from each country that I can. So as it is, after I do all these crazy trades, I'm only going to have one from each state. Well, there may be other ones too that are just like because there's a lot of them that you can get down in Florida that are regional. But what I mean is I'm marking one as this is my Florida one, you know. So, and it probably won't be the regional ones because I want to keep the regional ones keeping, you know, their name, you know. But at this point, it's getting boring, so I'll let you guys go. Happy hunting out there. Thanks for watching. This was more for me and my own, like, archiving what I have gotten, and less for, you know, other players. It was more for me. But still, you know, in case you did watch it and got some ideas on how to organize your Pokemon and ideas on how to, you know, search for them and categorize them, maybe this will help you. Thanks for watching.